Okay, I am here today with another video, and I today want to discuss why are some people always acting as leaders? I mean, why do they always rise as leaders? While there is another category of people which is always going to be stuck as a follower, will have no position where it stands, or is always just following what other people say. And I promise that's not luck, and it's also not talent. The real difference is how their minds are programmed. In this video, I'm going to share the psychology-backed principles that separate leaders from followers, and how you can reprogram your own mind to step into leadership in just 21 days. I'm Pearl. I'm a rapid transformational therapist and a hypnotherapist trained by Marisa Peer. She is a celebrity hypnotherapist, and over the years, I have seen the same truth again and again and again. Success, I promise, is in the inner game first. And psychology shows us exactly why some people step into leadership while others are going to be stuck in their old patterns. Today, we are going to explore through the lens of powerful research how this happens. So, Stanford psychologist named as Carol Dweck, he discovered the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Now, followers, they are always going to operate on fixed mindset. This is who I am, I can't change. That's a follower approach. Whereas leaders embrace growth. I can learn, I can adapt, I can grow. There is a difference between how their mind operates. Every time you hit a challenge, you are at a chance point. Now, do you treat that challenge as a stop sign or a stepping stone? There is a difference in the approach. Now, a leader is going to look at challenge as a chance of growth, whereas a follower is going to look at a challenge as yet another agony in their life and fulfilling into their victim mentality. And that is that one belief that changes everything, that changes your mindset. A psychologist named as Albert Bandura introduced the idea of self-efficacy, basically the belief that I can do this. Now, followers wait until they feel ready and then they hesitate. Leaders, on the contrary, act first, even when they are not ready, and build that belief through action. That's how confidence grows, not by waiting, but by moving. Even if that move is a smaller move, but it is a consistent move. Daniel Goleman showed that emotional intelligence often matters more than IQ for leadership. You really need to be emotionally intelligent. The followers, they're always going to react. The leaders will pursue. They will pause and they will regulate and then respond. They are not interested in reacting mindlessly. Think about it. Have you ever seen a great leader who loses control at every small stress? No, right? Leaders reprogram their emotional responses. They feel the emotion, but they choose the response. That's the power. Another psychologist named as Angela Duckworth found that grit, passion and perseverance over time is what grit is basically a combination of your passion and your perseverance. is what predicts your long-term success. James Clear in Atomic Habits adds that identity-based habits matter most. Followers are going to say, I want to meditate. Whereas a leader is going to say, I am a meditator. See the difference? One is a wish, the other one is an identity. Leaders anchor their habits to who they believe they are. They start seeing themselves in those habits. They start imagining themselves. They start fixing their mindsets around the new growth habits and start visualizing themselves there. So, how do you reprogram your mind like a leader? Now, you have to start with a 21-day reset. Just simple. Catch one follower thought in a day. Simple. Where is it? Any action, catch just one. Any action which makes you feel that you're acting like a follow. Maybe you are like talking mindlessly. Maybe you get emotionally stuck and you don't find any solutions. Maybe you just speak, start blabbering in anger. You lose your mind. Or maybe you just say, I can't do this. Or, oh my God, people are so mean to me. Something like that. Flip it into a leader language. Say, I am learning how to do this, right? Or I have, like if you're behaving like a victim, if you think that people are being mean to you, people are causing this and that, you, on the contrary, can talk like a leader and say, I take control of my life. I have the capability to take control of my life. That is how a leader would talk. Pair it with one micro action. Everything is about getting aware about that one loose thought which is coming, which is creating negative energy in your mind, reversing it and putting and exchanging it with a positive thought, and then backing it up with action. Simple. That's the theory. Send an email, record a video, take that step. Or even if that step is about that affirmation that, I can take control of my life. If that is, or maybe like, let's say if you're not a good communicator and you say, oh my God, I can't communicate well, take up a course. Rehearse in front of just one action is enough. But when you start believing that you are taking control of your life, you've started behaving like a leader. Do this daily for 21 days and you are going to notice that identity shifting. This is very, very true. There is no second thought about it. It's when we say 21 days is a period. If you do anything consistently, you definitely, for sure, can reprogram your mind to whatever you want. Reprogramming your mind is not about positive thinking. It is about choosing leader thoughts, leader emotions, and leader actions consistently. That's it. You don't have to worry about making yourself positive. You just have to be aware. Even if you're feeling bad, you would tell yourself, okay, I'm feeling bad right now. I have the power. I still have the power to be able to communicate properly. Or even if I feel like a victim right now, I have the power to become a leader. I have the power to find a solution. Even if I feel like people are mean towards me, I still am more powerful than those people. You know what I mean? You see the difference? Do you feel that rush in your mind? I feel it every time I say it. Every time I feel like someone's being mean to me, I feel bad for a bit. That's okay. That's natural. But then I am aware that this is a negative thought in my mind. This is a follower mentality. And so I will change it to say to myself, I'm sorry, I'm just getting so enthusiastic, to say to myself that I have the power to take control of my life. Even if I feel like someone has done something wrong, I have the power to find a solution, and I will find a solution. You know what happens? As a leader, I get my eyes on the target. And you know what that target is? Solution. If someone's trying to be toxic in my life, if someone's trying to create negativity in my life, my focus will not be on that negativity created by that person, but the action that I need to find a solution to get rid of negativity. In that process, I'm not going to worry about hating that person. I forgive that person. I don't want to. I don't want to have any grudges in my heart because that's negative. I don't want that. I just want to find and focus, on finding a solution to get rid of that negativity. And how will I find that? When I will first reverse that follower mentality and tell myself that I am powerful enough to find a solution for myself. Then my brain will start signaling solutions because I'm telling my brain that I'm so intelligent. That's it. That's it. That is a leader mentality. So the science is very clear. Mindset, belief, emotional intelligence, grit, perseverance and persistence, and habits. That's the psychology of leadership. Let me ask you now, which one follower thought are you ready to reprogram today? Just comment below and let's rewire it together. We are in this manifestation journey together. Let's walk this path of leadership and success and happiness and taking control of our life together. We are in this together. Absolutely.